Hello and welcome back to some more Genshin Impact. So here I am. I'm going to be starting up the next part of Noelle's hangout event. Uh, I've got an idea of what dialogue options I need to choose to be able to get the next part started. So I'm just kind of,
A thesis on chivalry. So much to learn before the exam. How will I ever get through everything?
I'm just going to kind of skip through some of this dialogue and go through that, or go from there. Choose the options that I absolutely have to choose. So,
Oh,
what are you doing? Okay, I think that this is where I'm supposed to choose. Don't hide from it. Confront the stress of the exam directly. Because last time I chose a change of scenery. So, don't hide from it. Confront the stress of the exam directly.
Oh, you mean studying isn't the only preparation I should be doing? Oh, if I don't overcome my fear of the exam, I will just repeat the same mistakes over and over again. Whenever I encounter something unexpected, I can't think straight. And whenever I start worrying that I might fail again, my mind goes completely blank.
Let's see. You could take some more exams to get used to the atmosphere.
Take some more exams? Would that really help me? It's true that the more I study, the more unprepared I feel. It's inevitable that I'll run into something unexpected. But if I can simulate the atmosphere of an exam, then I can learn how to cope with it. But where would I even go to take one?
Let's see. The ranking exam of the Adventurers Guild can make you stronger. The ranking exams of the Adventurers Guild.
The Adventurers Guild? You can get stronger just by passing their exam? Oh, that sounds a little difficult to believe. Well, since it's recommended by the honorary knight, then I have to give it a try.
Okay. And let's check to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that I did, in fact, get on the new path. Yep, I got on the middle path. Good. Okay. Now let's go ahead and go to the Adventurers Guild, which shouldn't take too long. I think I can teleport right there and make it a little bit faster. Anyways, I did try, I wanted to mention this now. I did try that minigame. I might show off a match of it in this video. It depends. The reason why is because I don't know if it'd be necessarily fun to watch. I mean, it's fun to play, but it's one of those games where it's essentially hide and seek. You know, it's a prop hunt game. So
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. What kind of commission would you like to take on today?
in other words, it's interesting enough, but it has its own issues as well, because unlike normal prop hunt, you can't interact with the other players. Like, you can't talk to them directly, so sometimes you'll just be standing around after you've been caught, or you can leave, I guess. I think some people leave. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to continue this. About the Adventurers ranking exams.
You wish to take an exam? Please wait while I verify your adventure record and the status of your recent commissions.
I meant for Noelle.
Sorry, Miss Catherine. Actually, I am the one who wishes to take the exam.
Oh, Noelle. You are finally ready to join the Adventurers Guild? Wonderful. I will process your application at once.
No. I just want to take an exam for the experience. Right now, I don't have any plan to become an adventurer. I'm sorry.
I see. What a pity. Our exams are only available to official members of the guild. The content of each exam is determined based on the adventurer's individual experience and commission status. As such, I am unfortunately unable to arrange for you to have an exam. However, since you just want to experience what an exam is like, perhaps you can talk to Cyrus, the branch master. As it happens, he has recently been working on a new entrance exam for the guild. It has not yet been approved for official use, Perhaps you could give it a trial run.
Pretty sure there was no such exam when I first joined.
Indeed. Although the entrance exam does have something to do with you joining the guild. You can ask Branchmaster Cyrus if you require more details. He should be at Angel's Share right now drafting the syllabus. He said he gets more inspired when he's there.
Okay.
We don't yet know what's included in the syllabus. Others in the guild have produced several drafts, but all of them were rejected by Cyrus.
It sounds as if I'll have a good chance of running into something unexpected.
Let's give it a try.
Yes, let's! Oh, I wonder what will be on the exam.
Okay, so let's go and meet Cyrus at the Angel Share. One more thing I wanted to point out is this right here. I can unlock this now, but I'm gonna wait until a little bit later. This is another, I guess you could say it's a story quest for a character called Eula. But I'm holding off on doing that because I don't want to accidentally create a point on the map where it could trigger events and stuff.
Come in, take a seat.
I'll wait until I'm ready to start that. Okay, Cyrus.
Hunt down 3 ruin guards. Could it be a little too difficult? What am I thinking? The newcomers will run a mile. Hunt down 3 boards in the forest. Nay, the guild will never approve that.
What are you doing?
Oh, it's you. And Noelle, I see.
Hello, Mr. Cyrus. Are you working on the exam syllabus? How is it coming along?
Don't get me started. Since the Travelers solved the Storm Terror crisis and became Mondstadt's hero, a whole load of young people got excited and decided to join the Adventurers Guild. But most of them have no experience at all. They can't even handle a single slime without getting all battered and bruised in the process. So some genius in the guild decided, why don't we make an entrance exam?
Well, that sounds like a good idea, no? This way the adventurers won't get hurt so easily.
Yes, but if the exam is too difficult, no one will want to join. A few scrapes and bruises is nothing a strong will can't compensate for. Why doesn't anyone else in the guild understand this? Anyway, I already rejected 2 drafts, and now I'm working on a 3rd one myself. It's absolutely crucial that I get the difficulty level right. If only someone could give it a test run. At least then I could decide where the upper limit of difficulty should be.
Then, Mr. Cyrus, may I give it a try? I am very interested in experiencing the Adventurer's entrance exam.
Oh? Noelle, you mean you want to take the Adventurer's entrance exam? Ha ha! That's fantastic! Well, if it's you, Noelle, even with every challenge at the highest difficulty, you shouldn't have any problem at all.
Yes. Please make sure they are the most difficult.
Excellent! That's the spirit
Oh,
of
boy.
a true adventurer. Now, let me explain the rules of the exam. First, since adventurers often work in groups, you are welcome to invite others to assist you during the exam. If the traveler is willing, please join Noelle.
So, even at the highest difficulty, you can just get someone else to help?
Indeed. Second, there are 3 parts to the exam, which are basic knowledge, survival skills, and a combat exercise. You only need to pass 2 out of 3 parts to succeed in the exam. But of course, Noelle should find she has no trouble getting a perfect score.
So, you can still pass even if you're no good at combat.
And finally, remember at all times that being an adventurer takes courage and resilience. Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ha ha! That's the spirit. Without further ado, let's start part 1. Basic knowledge. A true adventurer must be well versed in all sorts of relevant knowledge to handle whatever may come their way. I will ask you 3 questions. You may discuss among yourselves first before giving me an answer. Question 1. An adventurer must be well acquainted with their environment to make sure they can obtain any resources they need. Tell me, which of the following local specialties of Mondstadt cannot be found near Wolvendom? Dandelion seeds, calla lilies, windwheel asters, or small lampgrass?
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's gonna be hard.
Wolvendom. I remember reading that there are wolf hooks everywhere, but the book made no specific mention of any other plants. No, I must approach this question differently. Is there anything here that requires specific environmental conditions in order to grow? Conditions that Wolvendom cannot provide?
Okay, so as far as I know, calla lilies require water, I think. Because they grow near the water. Dandelion seeds, I'm not sure. Small lampgrass, I think I've seen small lampgrass there. Windwheel aster is the only one I can think of, and the reason why I think that windwheel aster is the correct choice here is because I've had to farm them before, and I don't remember having to go to Wolvendom for that. I've gone to places, you know, to a number of places, but I don't remember going to Wolvendom specifically for the windwheel asters, so
That's
choose
it!
that.
The windwheel aster mostly grows in Storm Terror's lair, at Windrise, and near statues of the Seven. All the others are much more widely found.
Wow, it actually told me that I was correct. Cool.
Mr. Cyrus, our answer is windwheel aster.
Correct! There's no fooling you two, eh? On to question 2. An adventurer must always learn from their experience and keep track of everything they encounter in the form of a diary. There is a famous adventurer who once went exploring all over Lille, documenting his whole journey.
Oh no.
Thanks to the notes he took of each location that he went, young adventurers are now able to plan ahead and avoid the dangers there. What is the name of this adventurer?
Learning from experience, writing diaries. It seems like adventuring requires constant self-reflection, just like studying. Regarding this adventurer, I do believe I have read about him. He even made his mark on Dragonspine. Oh, yes, it must be him. Oh, what was his name?
Oh no. I'll just choose wild, I guess. I don't know which one it is. Wow.
Ooh, what a pity. You were so close, but not quite close enough. Never mind, eh? Last question. Let's have some fun with this one. The most terrifying domain for adventurers from Mondstadt. The infamous Windless Land. All that awaits you there is a sea of ashes and the deathly silence in the air. So, what is the name of this taboo territory?
A sea of ashes, a windless land. What could it be?
The Mare Javari.
Correct! Keep this name in mind. Someday, you too will pass through this domain.
Yeah, I remember Stanley, I think that was his name, talking about the Mare Javari a lot in the past and during one of the quests.
Are the questions too difficult? If even Noelle wasn't up to the task.
Well, that middle question was ridiculous. How do you expect to remember remember every single NPC in the game, dude?
Never mind. Don't worry too much. This was just testing your rote learning ability anyway. It wouldn't be much practical help on an adventure. But be warned, things start to get a little trickier in the survival skills test. Now, go and prepare yourselves. Meet me at Good Hunter when you think you're ready.
Think I'm ready. Okay. Let's, oops, I did not mean to do that. Let's check what's going on here. Okay. So, maybe I didn't have to get all 3 right? It's a little odd. It's acting like there might have been a separate path, though. The way that's splitting off. Then again, I don't know.
And a radish veggie soup.
Huh. Weird.
Okay, let's begin part 2 of the entrance exam.
Ready and willing, Mr. Cyrus.
Staying well fed and making sure to prepare sufficient food supplies is a key survival skill for adventurers. That's why the second part of the exam is to prepare a food item fit for an emergency out in the wild. There are 3 criteria. Firstly, the ingredients must be easily accessible in the wilderness. Secondly, preparation and cooking must be quick and easy. Thirdly, well, the food item in question must be able to help someone in dire straits to bounce back from the brink and regain their strength. So go ahead, cook something full of passion and packed with flavor. Just bring it to me whenever it's ready. Noelle, I await your dish with the greatest of anticipation. Ha ha!
Oh boy.
Simple ingredients, easy to cook, helps you rally. Honorary Knight, do you have any idea?
Emergency food? Why would they give me that option? Steak doesn't sound like it would be that easy. Mondstadt grill... I don't know, though. I'll choose Mondstadt grilled fish.
Mondstadt grilled fish. You have a point. All it needs is a fish fillet and some pepper. Okay then. Once it's ready, let's take it over to Mr. Cyrus. We can always change our minds if we have a better idea. One must be careful not to act too hastily when taking an exam.
Huh. Well, let's check out. The steak... Oh, the steak may have been the simplest. All it requires is 2 meat. Where's the, Where's the fish? Wherever it might be. Mondstadt grilled fish. Okay, I think that the steak might have been the easiest. Let's talk to him.
You're ready to go? Don't be too hasty now. You still have time to prepare. Use it wisely.
Revives the character and restores 150. Both of them do the same thing. I'll go with the steak. In some ways, it's actually easier to get the meat from the boars, so...
Steak! Steak! Ha ha ha! Hands down the top choice of a true adventurer.
Holy crap, I got lucky.
Simple ingredients, highly nutritious, and most importantly, all you need to cook it is an open flame. And when it's not an emergency, adding a bit of seasoning makes it even better. Succulent and juicy, crispy on the outside and tender on the inside. The perfect accompaniment to an alcoholic beverage.
Really? If you like it so much, I can always make a few more.
This was all a ploy to get Noelle to cook some drunk food for you.
Not at all. I was merely contemplating having a celebratory libation on Noelle's behalf. In any case, congratulations on passing part 2 of the exam. Up next is the final stage. Go get yourself ready. Then meet me at Bright Crown Canyon.
Okay. Let us go do just that.
Which
As usual, I'll check the progress. Interesting. Okay. Where are you? Why isn't it showing up on the map?
Osmet,
There we go.
this wine tastes the same.
It always tastes the same as you remember. You've already said it like 100 times by now. They ought to give him something new to say. I mean, they have given him some new things to say, but after a while, it's, you know, he started to say a lot of the same things over and over again. Okay. Climb up this wall. There we go. Hello, Cyrus.
Ad Astra Abysosk, and welcome to the third and final part of your exam. Are you ready?
Is this gonna be a fight?
Please, begin. I am ready.
Good. Now, the most important skill set for an adventurer is, of course, combat skills. Ferocious monsters, dangerous machines. Only in the heat of battle against your enemy does that surge of adrenaline really kick in. This is the last part of the exam. Defeat the nearby ruin guards as quickly as you can. I will be watching from here. Give them all you've got, Noelle.
Okay. This time, I am confident I will pass.
Okay. Where is the ruin guard? Oh, it's up there. Why does it seem like it should have been down here? Weird. Oh, can I switch to the other characters? I can, but
Leave
I don't
it all
need
to
to.
me.
Don't waste my time. Your life is mine.
I will have order.
I'll catch up. I must leave no stone
There you go.
unturned. Time for takeoff.
There you go. I did not mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. I hope that I can defeat it within the time given.
Give up.
Order guide you.
I might actually be able to do it. There we go. Got lucky. I only had like 3 seconds left.
Honorary Knight! I did it!
This is all the result of your hard work.
Not entirely. Whenever I've taken an exam in the past, I always get nervous and I can't control it. I know that it's just like in training, but I always end up worrying I might fail. But not this time. This time, it seems I was able to remain calm.
Now that I think about it, Cyrus did mention something about a perfect score. Since I didn't get a perfect score, then in theory, I should have... I should have to redo this exam, which means I have to redo that one part where I got the thing wrong on the middle question. Oh boy.
Somehow, having you by my side is soothing. It must be because you are here with me that I was able to complete the exam.
No, Noelle. It's because you have what it takes.
Thank you. Thank you. On the day of the real exam, if, and I mean only if...
I will be there.
Great. Oh, maybe, just maybe, things will be different this time.
Challenge completed. Talk to Cyrus. Okay. They could have had Cyrus come over to us. That would have been a little bit smarter, but...
Oh, back already? Seems like even the third part of the exam is a walk in the park for you. Now, please allow me to announce the results of your adventurer's entrance examination. You successfully passed the exam! Oh, and you were so close to getting a perfect score. It feels like a missed opportunity. But if even Noelle could not get the perfect score, then maybe I still need to adjust the difficulty level a little further. Yes, the barrier to entry must be lowered to cater to the newcomers. Then we can raise the difficulty at a later stage. Only in this way can we successfully attract newcomers.
I didn't get a perfect score?
Oh no.
Hey now, first things first. Allow me to congratulate you on what was nevertheless a sterling performance in your exam. I will have Catherine handle the admission process for you right away. Noelle?
Where did I go wrong? Is there any hope for me to improve? If I could start over. Oh, I'm sorry. Mr. Cyrus, what were you saying just now? I was a little lost in my own thoughts.
I was about to ask whether you would have the time to visit the guild with me.
I do apologize, Mr. Cyrus. I must get back to my exam preparation. If I don't review my mistakes, I will only repeat them the next time I run into the same problem. It seems I still have lots to learn. I will head back to the library now and continue studying.
Noelle, you already passed your exam. What do you need to study for? Sure, you made a few mistakes, but this is an overreaction.
Poor Cyrus, he doesn't realize that all this effort he put into this situation, wow. Here's the situation. You explain everything to Cyrus.
I see. Well, when you get back, would you mind going to the library and checking on Noelle? I hope my exam hasn't affected her mood. How can I get the exam to the right difficulty level? I should go back to the Angel's Share and give this some careful consideration over an alcoholic beverage.
Okay, return to the library. Oh my goodness, they're actually going to make me go into the library. Wow. Yeah. Sometimes I have to wonder what they're thinking when they design some of this stuff, because I think that they could actually have done this a lot better. I mean, first of all, I shouldn't have had to run back to talk to Cyrus. He should have come over to us after we defeated the Ruin Guard, and then after that, it should have probably ended the quest instead of forcing me to come back here. I don't know. Maybe I'm being a little bit unreasonable, but having to run around all over the place is annoying sometimes.
Mustn't fall asleep.
Oh my goodness. Noelle, are you okay?
Oh, sorry, I zoned out a little. I didn't notice you there. I've summarized my experiences from the mock exam and created a new reading list. Getting to know Mondstadt's geography, and a 1-minute history of adventuring in Mondstadt. Oh, there's so much I can learn from them. And then there's eating well in Mondstadt. I never realized there were so many ways to cook in the wild. Oh, and also, self-defense. The art of down-to-earth dialogue with monsters. The combat approach of adventurers is definitely worth further study. The only thing is, there's so much to get through. Will I really be able to finish them all?
Surely these topics won't be covered in the night selection exam.
But, what if this is the one time they do come up? What then? What if they ask me how to rescue an adventurer? Or how best to collaborate with the Adventurers Guild? If I neglect these topics now, I may live to regret it later. It looks like every second I have between now and my exam is going to count.
Okay. Points deducted. What if this topic comes up in the exam? Okay. Okay. So there is definitely a second path there with regards to that exam. The problem is that I'm not sure what it is. So this is what I'm going to do. I am not going to continue this particular path yet. Instead, I am going to... I'm going to start Eula's quest, but I'm not going to get very far into it. Unlock that. Return to the quest screen. Shadow of the Past. Master Jean has a special task for you. Head to the Knights of Favonius headquarters to find out more. Am I already inside the Knights headquarters? Yes, I am. That's funny. What a coincidence. Okay. Go out this door here. What the? Ah. Okay.
Thank you for coming on such short notice, Honorary Knight. I know you must be busy. Well, to make a long story short, there's a particular matter at hand that the Knights requires your assistance with.
The Knights are as busy as ever.
Yes, it has been one thing after another recently. Neither myself nor any of the Mondstadt garrison are able to catch a moment of peace. I have recently received multiple reports from the Knights of someone within the Lawrence clan having close dealings with the Fatui.
The Fatui? Again? Oh, but who are the Lawrence clan?
There was a dark period in Mondstadt's history when the aristocracy ruled over the city. The hard-won freedom that followed with the fall of Decarabian was lost once again as slavery spread throughout the land. The first Dandelion Knight, Vanessa, spearheaded the revolution that overthrew the old aristocratic system and established the Knights of Favonius, leading Mondstadt to become the city that you see today. The aristocrats that had oppressed the people of Mondstadt were none other than the Lawrence clan.
Oh, Paimon gets it! So the clan's descendants are now scheming with the bad guys to carry out more dubious deeds.
We suspect as much, though we have yet to obtain any solid evidence. The reason I summoned you here today is to ask you to help us further investigate this matter.
But why us?
Unfortunately, the Knights of Favonius and the aristocracy have been at odds with one another for as long as I can remember. We've already considered every possible way of resolving our differences, but it seems the descendants of the aristocracy remain antagonistic towards the Knights. No matter what stance we take when dealing with them, the outcome is always the same. Our efforts only result in adding more fuel to the flames.
Is it... There... I don't know if it was Diluc who was antagonistic towards the Knights or somebody else. There was somebody that was actually antagonistic towards them, though. Amongst the characters that I've met here in Mondstadt. Anyways.
We could come knocking on their door on the grounds of a search warrant. But if the investigation were to come up empty, I'm afraid tensions and distrust would only increase. All of our past efforts would have been wasted.
But as the honorary knight, I technically also belong to the Knights.
You are in fact the best candidate to represent the Knights of Favonius. But you need not emphasize your role as the honorary knight. You are a traveler from a distant land, and you can approach the aristocrats in this way. Once you come to friendly terms with the Lawrence clan, you should be in a good position to learn more of their possible connections with the Fatui.
Whoa, leave it to Master Jean to come up with such a thorough plan.
Perhaps such plans have become second nature after all the diplomatic issues I've dealt with. The name of the Lawrence clan member in question is Schubert. Lately, he can often be found strolling near the northern city walls. It is said that he is difficult to get along with due to his temperamental disposition, but if we approach him calmly, then things should go off without a hitch.
Leave it to me.
Thanks again for your help. If you run into any snags along the way, I'll do anything in my power to support you.
Okay. The spindrift shall never return to the sea. Look for the former aristocrat in the city. Okay. It's right near this right here. Like I said, I might show that, but not in this video. Nah, definitely not in this video. As for the other path that I didn't take, perfect score path for that exam, you know, Noelle's, you know, hangout event exam thingy, I'm going to find out what that middle answer was, and then that way I can just breeze through to that point, because I don't think that the exam is going to be that much more different, if you get what I mean. Like, it might be a little bit different, but it's not going to be a whole lot different. Huh. Talk to the person by the city wall. Okay.
Huh? Who are you?
Hello! We're here too.
Hello?
Hello?
Did I hear you correctly? Hello? Huh. And I suppose you think that you can simply strut up here and greet me in such an ignoble and vulgar manner? Given that I don't recognize you, I can only assume that you are a traveler of some variety. I'll have you know that you are speaking with the Schubert Lawrence, a blood descendant of the magnanimous nobility. If you wish to address me, you'd best consider your words more carefully. Such nonchalant manners are inadmissible and will never do. Now, if you're somehow capable of understanding anything I've said, then you will get down on your knees, apologize for your negligent actions, and give me a proper introduction. That is the appropriate etiquette.
Okay, this guy's a jerk.
That's etiquette? Paimon's never heard of something so complicated before.
Paimon, why aren't you calling him a jerk?
Huh. In former times, when people knew their place and respected traditions, such conduct was only basic courtesy when greeting a nobleman, and neglecting your manners would result in a swift whipping. But look at the world now. Rules have been thrown to the wayside and manners forgotten. I cannot bear to see such degradation.
It's no wonder the aristocracy fell.
What did you say? You dare question the dignity of the nobility?
I dare question your dignity. Good grief, dude.
I'll have you know that though the Lawrence clan is in decline, myself and others of noble blood are looking for a chance to restore our rightful honor. Just look around. The people are unruly and undisciplined. I, however, strive to retain the elegance and etiquette of the nobility. After all, we are of a completely different breed by birth.
I haven't even said anything yet.
Save your words. I find your manners and bearing repulsive. I have nothing to discuss with the likes of you. Besides, I am in no way obligated to instruct commoners on basic courtesies. Now I have more pressing matters to attend to. I'll take my leave.
So this is what Master G meant by difficult to get along with. Let's head back and talk things over with her.
Wait, I actually have to go back into the guild again? Oh, good grief. Okay, this is... I'm almost getting to the point where I'm about to stop. Almost. Oh, wow.
Well, if it isn't the honorary knight. I'm just on my way out to gather some intel. I didn't expect to run into you here.
It's been a really long time, Amber.
Huh? Judging by your expression, you must have run into some trouble.
Master Jean tasked us with a special assignment, but things seem to have run aground for the moment.
It's a long story.
No need to get down on yourself. Sometimes things just don't turn out as planned. Even I can't guarantee useful intel every time I'm dispatched. You just have to keep at it and never give up.
Thank you.
Hey, why don't you let me try to help? What's the problem?
Master Jean asked us to build a connection with someone named Schubert Lawrence. But it turns out that he's a peculiar character that doesn't listen to anyone. Especially Paimon.
Aha, Schubert! I know him. Let me guess. He said you didn't have any manners.
Sounds like you're no stranger to his rants.
I've been on the receiving end of his lectures many a time. The Lawrence clan can be very particular about such things.
You mean everyone in the Lawrence clan is just a big headache?
As aristocrats, they believe there should be a certain distance between themselves and common folk. I understand their thinking, but that's just not how things are anymore. However, there is one exception among the Lawrence clan, my good buddy, Eula.
Okay.
Buddy?
That's right. Not only is she from the Lawrence clan, but she's also captain of the Knights of Favonia's 4th Company.
Jean told us that the Lawrence clan sees the Knights as enemies. Or... yeah, Jean told us that.
Eula is special. She's not quite like the other members of her clan. She has her own beliefs and it shows. In other words, she doesn't really adhere to the strict rules and conventions of her family. However, she's still quite knowledgeable about dealing with the Lawrences. I'm sure you'll see what I mean if you meet her.
That's strange. If Eula is a member of the Lawrence clan, then why would Master Jean choose us for the task? Couldn't she just ask Eula?
Well, it's a little complicated. Basically, the Lawrence clan has frowned upon the fact that Eula joined the Knights. Her family members don't particularly care for her. In their eyes, Eula is nothing but a traitor to the family.
She sounds like quite the character.
She's very easy to get along with. Just explain the situation, and I'm sure she'll help you come up with a way to get along with Schubert. In fact, I think she's out in the wilderness on patrol this morning. You should be able to find her around Storm Bear Mountains.
Thanks, Amber. All right, you heard her. Let's go find Eula.
Good luck, you two. I've got my own matters to investigate.
Who would have guessed the Knights have a member of the Lawrence clan? Well, if you want to learn about the conduct of the Lawrence clan, who better to ask than one of their own family members?
Okay. There is something I need to do very fast here, actually. Let me see. I need to activate this. I'm not necessarily going to be doing it right now, but I do need to know where that is. Okay, over there. So let's go over there to meet Eula, and after I meet her the first time, then I'll stop. Wherever it might be. There it is. Yeah, I don't know if I want to get along with Schubert. He seems like a jerk. Well, actually, he is a jerk. But the game is gonna force me to, so whatever. Fatui? Why are the Fatui here?
The Fatui? What are they doing here? Is that why Eula was sent on patrol here? Let's fight first and talk later.
Think you can get away?
Shouldn't get careless.
Okay.
Don't waste my time.
There we go.
Brace yourself.
Can't run! This is order. I miscalculated.
Enemies, reinforcements, where? Oh, there.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
There we go.
Stable. I guess this is it.
If only we could move that fast.
You don't think twice before reaching for your sword, do you? Do you have any idea how long I've been tracking these targets? And now you get to stake a claim. You think you're stronger because you got to them first? Mark my words, vengeance will be mine.
Okay.
What?
I can't believe Paimon's reaction was exactly like mine. I'm sorry, Vengeance.
That's right. I heard the commotion and came as swiftly as I could, only to find you two already fighting the Fatui. Not only that, you are making quick work of them too. If I didn't make my move, you would have been able to take all the credit. Still, I'm glad you're unscathed. Confronting that number of Fatui at once can be dangerous.
Actually, I'm quite used to fighting the Fatui.
Sorry, Paimon doesn't understand what you mean, but thanks for your concern.
Concern? Why would I be concerned for the safety of my arch-enemies?
Arch-enemies? Wait a minute! You were saying how glad you were that we were unscathed a second ago!
By which I meant, if you were injured, I'd have to escort two strangers guilty of stealing my targets all the way back to Mondstadt. Which would mean you'd cause me even more trouble. My vengeance would be swifter still.
Huh? So that's how you see all this?
So you must be Eula.
Yes, that's me.
Paimon thinks she's pretty strange. Although at least we can communicate with her.
You dare to call someone you've just met strange? Forget the aristocracy. That's rude even by normal standards. Speaking of which, how do you know my name?
This is the honorary knight of the Knights of Favonius. And speaking of rude, we're trying to investigate an aristocrat named Schubert Lawrence. He's so obsessed with etiquette that he's not even willing to speak with us.
I understand now. That's my uncle, all right. But why do you mean to investigate him?
He may be secretly involved with the Fatui.
I see. You have some nerve to faming a family member right in front of me. I will have vengeance for this too.
No! This is an assignment from Master Jean! It's just an investigation, that's all!
Aren't you worried about your uncle?
To the everyday citizens of Mondstadt, everyone in the Lawrence clan is scum. It's natural for rumors and unwarranted gossip to lead to such suspicion.
Hard to avoid such a reputation when you're known as the ruthless rulers of Old Mondstadt.
Oh, so that's what you think of me? Yet another transgression to avenge.
Oh my goodness.
But didn't you see him first? Oh.
Curious. We've only just met, and you've already given me 3 causes for vengeance. It's been a while since I've encountered anyone as interesting as you.
Why do you seem so happy about it?
I assume you need me to teach you the conduct of the Lawrence clan. Only then will you finally be able to communicate with my uncle, correct?
That's right. Amber told us to come and talk to you.
Well then, let's begin your training immediately. It'll be easier to train when we're back in Mondstadt. We'll require other people.
You're not planning to take revenge at an opportune moment, are you?
We can put that aside for now. Besides, if it's the acting Grandmaster's assignment, and Amber's the one who recommended me, I should comply.
I thought Amber said that she was easy to get along with.
Paimon's confused. This girl's all vengeance this and revenge that. But she doesn't seem the least bit angry. Still, Paimon has met bigger weirdos before.
Yes, we have. Okay. Let's see, that is over there. And this one wants me to go to the plaza in front of the cathedral. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna teleport right here. I'm gonna get near where Cyrus is, and then in the next video I'm going to get through that exam again. I'll probably cut out large chunks of it, but I will get through a fair amount of it without, I'll get to the point where I could get a perfect score or whatever. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.